Yeah, sorry, my partner came home and I had to move all these clivias around the back because one of them got stolen last night. Well, I think it was the night before. I noticed it last night, so it'd been stolen the night before because I water them every night, you see. And it was one of the bigger ones under the black wattle, and it got taken. And then I mowed the lawn and 2 loads of washing. And yeah, one thing I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I mean, she can't handle this cognitive dissonance that's happening between, you know, logical reality. One thing I didn't tell you is this stuff here. When you wash it off and get it on your fingers and you wash it off, it feels really waxy. So it's got a waxy feel to it. So just thought you might be interested in knowing that. But the other thing I want to do show you, which I on the spot Cullen. You know, I was talking about a SPATH. I thought I had a SPATH, and it turned out to be a planchonii, which is now gone into dormancy. Just there, it's just gone into dormancy. But yes, it was a SPATH. It's there. I've got a SPATH here. Let me take this off. So yeah, I've got a SPATH in there. It's out of the sunlight now. Had I done when I was filming earlier, it was in the sun. But there you go. I got a SPATH in there, so that changes my ideas about things as well. So yeah. So anyway, that's tomatoes are growing all right, and yeah, just treat them like ferns basically. And yeah, this one's an interesting one. It's actually growing now, but it's still got this weird look to it. So, are we still on spot, Cullen? Yeah. So you see that? What is that? So what sort of deficiency is that? But these ones are all right, so they haven't got any deficiencies. And I'm still getting tomato seedlings popping up months after they were put down. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I've never heard my grandfather's voice, so you know I'm pretty wary about these things. Did you see Angela Merkel doing her night-time farewell? And all these people in these black helmets and black. What does that remind you of? I mean, yeah. I mean, I might end up in the conservation camp being forced to shovel people into the ovens the way things are going, you know. Yeah, but anyway, that's about it here for the time being. I think this is a bit of a dead loss, but we'll know. I'll keep it running. You never know. Water might go green. You might see something, and sprinkle a few seeds down, see what happens. You never know. But as I said, there's something weird going on here. I've never had peat that's never stayed in the water before. So either they're washing it with something, or maybe they had to sanitize it or something. I don't know. Because of the pandemic, and no one will know. No one really knows their peat. They won't instantly realise, hang on, why isn't the water going brown? Every peat I've used for the last 40 years or more, you know. And you can see the coir staining the water. Peat usually stains it even more than coir. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, had terrible trouble with the birds. I don't know, I've had it with the birds, I've had it. Oh, that wasn't like that. Pulled my bloody thing out. Bugger. That's it, I've had it. I'm over these. And that one as well. Bugger. Yeah, had some nice stems coming on some of the, not butterworts, dandelions. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I think I got as much out of it as I wanted to, but as I said, yeah, I do like my dandelions though. Yeah. As I said, I think dandelions. They talk about dandelions pulling calcium up from the levels below in the soil. I don't think dandelions actually need calcium at all. You know, really. Well, I've got that big bugger growing out there, and it's looking really healthy. No bloody calcium in that pot, so you know. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Over and out for now, I think. Sorry I had to cut this into 2 bits, but you know, we're living in disparate and desperate times, I think, and people, I don't know what's, as I said, I think, you know, we've got Sydney Harbour Bridge here, you've got London Bridge over there in England. I mean, I think you're just going to have to take them all out, basically. You know, London Bridge, good suspension area, yeah. And you start again and saying, well, see, have you noticed how the politicians always get really uppity when you start calling them liars to their face? What they know that you don't know is in the old days, when you found a purposeful lie, they used to hang them. That's why there's all this, you know, misleading Parliament and having to explain themselves, because in the old days, if you misled Parliament and you did it on purpose, you were a purposeful liar, they used to take you out and hang you. Or you were sent off to the Tower at Her Majesty's pleasure for 10 years before they hanged you, or drawn and quartered or whatever. Look all this stuff up. I'm not talking bollocks here. I think most of our politicians are. I mean, I think it's the only thing I know is it always gets worse before it gets better. That's the only thing I know, really. So yeah. Anyway, if you want a state or a federal executioner, just call for me. I think, as I said, I've never heard my grandfather's voice. I think I can do a good job. I think my question to everyone will be, have you ever done a good deed for anyone in your life before? And you better pray that it was in the last 10 years or so, and the person that you did it for is still alive, and we can summon them, and we can say to this person, well, did this person really do a good deed? How good was it? Would you like to pull the lever with me? We can both pull the lever together. And will you stop me from pulling the lever? I think the best punishment for them is you say to them, have you got any last words? And as soon as you say, have you got any last words, you pull the lever. And then you say afterwards, there you go, I didn't think so, or something like that. Words to that effect, sort of thing. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, bye-bye from Papyrus from Cyprus Island. Cyprus Copper Island, that is. Just like Ireland is the Copper Island, the island of bog, sort of thing. So, it's all these inconsistencies or incongruencies, I suppose, the highest micronutrient found in peat and other peat-related humuses or humuses is copper, yet plants aren't supposed to like. I may have found the answer for that. As I said the other night, I came up with something very interesting. So it might be that the test is being, the alarm bells on the test are being set off by something else. But anyway, it's something I came across after nearly 20 years, I suppose. It's taken me back about 20 years. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Might get even better dandelion growth in this next one. So we'll see how we go. Over and out. See you.